It's called spina bifida, and it's a condition where you have an opening in your spine, and that happens before you're born, and that leads to muscle damage below that point. So I have muscle damage in my calves; they never really developed, and I have muscle damage in or muscle weakness in the back of my legs. So I've had to compensate for that over the years.
I have a learning disability that it's hard for me to understand the work and hard for me to memorize it.
I have autism, dyslexia, and dysgraphia, and they have impacted how I learn, how I think.
I have hyper disorder and dyslexia.
The first thing is I'm dyslexic.
This is a place where I feel.
Well, early on I started strengthening my upper body because I knew that my lower body was weaker, and I strengthened my legs as much as I could. And my parents growing up really encouraged me to do as many different sports as I could, as I wanted to, and try to work that out for myself.
When you already get all these stereotypes of what you can't do, it definitely pushes me above and beyond by saying, no, I want to do that. That's what I need to do. I think when you put in the hours and you put in the work, you can do a lot more things, because when you grow up like not believing in yourself, you kind of don't really still believe in yourself, but it definitely pushes you to believe in yourself. But with a disability, I think I have pushed myself a lot more and like overcome a lot more stuff.
I work extremely hard. I am a workaholic since I was 12 years old. I actually didn't do very well in elementary school, and I did not understand why I didn't do well, because over in Vietnam we had nothing like disabilities or dyslexia. So you have problems, you just have problems, and you think you're retarded or you think you're very stupid, which that's what happened to me. I consider myself very successful because I'm a very good math teacher. Not just that, I'm a painter, I'm an inventor, I'm an author. But I never feel smart, no matter who says it. Because inside me, that, struggle is always there.
Where we planted the seeds.
When you strive for something and you want to do something, you definitely push yourself a lot more when you have a disability, but at the same time, you always kind of go back like, oh, I can't. But no, actually you can a lot better than people will give you credit for.
I persevere. I really persevere. I never give up. I never complain. My main thing is I'm using my disability to have compassion for students and adults who may have different disability, but it doesn't matter.
Well, I think I have always had teachers going through school who believed in me and helped me to succeed when maybe my disability got in the way. And I had my parents who didn't make a big deal about it and said, well, you can do whatever anybody else can do or whatever you want to do as long as you can do it, and we'll help you.
As tightly as you held on me.
There's so many factors that affect students that we want to make sure we're working with the whole child. As a case manager for kids that struggle, that they get all the supports that they need, whether it's inside or outside of school.
I think the part that we forget to talk about when telling people to have high expectations is to also remember to be compassionate and understand the situation. Students I work with specifically tend to be highly impacted by their disability, and so we work on a lot of life skills. Washing tables, washing hands, basic communication. The expectation is that you'll be able to wash this whole table, but the understanding has to be that some of us are ready to wash a whole table, and some of us still have a lot more of those different steps that come before being able to finish that table. And continuing to push a student towards that goal while understanding their situation. Because each student, even without disabilities, is kind of coming from a unique situation.
I think a student who succeeds is a student who believes in herself, who has other people who believe in her and who encourage her and tell her that she has the right to do what she wants to do and to participate in society and in the school community and in the greater community. And I think that a student who learns how to self-advocate is going to be a student who succeeds. And even if a student fails, even if something is so challenging that maybe the student doesn't get it all at once, that student is going to learn from that failure, and the student will go on to know what to do and to know how to succeed.